Good afternoon, everybody. Just a couple of housekeeping things. Do me a favor, please do not come off the curb during the demonstration. And if you have pets or other animals, please go to the rear. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Officer Murmur with the Cypress Police Department, and this is my dog, Bono. Bono is a 7-year-old Belgian Shepherd. He came to us from over in Europe, from the Netherlands. Bono started his training at 6 weeks old. He is trained in detecting human odor as well as apprehension. Bono and I, we spend a lot of time together. I spend more time with him than I do my wife. He is truly my kid. He goes home with me every night. We train every day when we're at work. I'm responsible for training him at least 30 minutes to an hour every shift. Every week have to do a 4-hour block, an additional 4-hour block training with him, with other handlers within the county. And every month I have to do a 12.5-hour training with him with our vendor. And then we have to do a recertification once every year. So a lot of training is involved, a lot of documentation of the training for liability purposes. But I couldn't ask for a better partner. So to get started, one of the biggest things as far as a handler goes, you have to have control of your dog. So I'm going to demonstrate some obedience to you. I'm going to hand the microphone over to my partner.
How's it going, Cypress? Officer Carlson and Officer Murmur is going to show you handler control of the dog. Obedience is a foundational aspect of the police canine. Given the rapid situations and emergency situations the dog has to be put into. Working with teams of officers to make sure that all of us are safe and go home at the end of the shift.
Seats. Off. Off. He likes to test me. Hold on.
Typical kid.
Now Officer Murmur's going to do the same obedience routine, but with the dog off leash, showing that he has full control of Bono during this obedience routine.
Off. Live. Here. Here. Off. Live. Live.
This is demonstrating the impulse control and the total handler control over the police canine. Obviously the dog wants the toy, but he needs to listen to the handler. When Officer Murmur allows him to go get the toy, then Bono will go get it.
Yes. Off. Platz. Off. Leave it. Platz. Yes.
That was a good job. Good job, Bono.
Bono. Seat. Still. Leave it. Yes.
So now we're going to set up for a scenario of a high-risk traffic stop. We're going to utilize a muzzle on the dog, and this teaches the dog to fight the bad guy and not go after equipment. This helps us prepare for real-world deployments. So you're going to see the decoy here, which is Officer McCormick in a white car, and she's going to play our bad guy today. So the vest that you're seeing Officer Robo put on is actually bulletproof vest. It's donated to our canine program by a nonprofit called Canine Invest. They have a booth right over here. Welcome you to go check it out and what they do to help these police dogs with equipment.
Off. Off. Nice. Attention to the vehicle, Cypress PD K9 unit. Surrender now. The dog will be used.
I don't want to come out.
Come out now. Come out now or I'll send the dog.
Obviously the bad guy is not surrendering to the verbal command, and Bono might have to go have a conversation with them to see if they want to come out of that car.
This is your last and final warning. Up. Give up. Bust.
You see that control? The dog was targeting, they were running after the bad guy, and he listened to the command to down, and now he'll be recalled to Officer Murmur.
Here. Car.
get set up for the next demonstration, we're going to do an article search. So these dogs are able to find articles with human odor. I've had this toy in my back pocket. My odor is all over this toy. Obviously, there's a lot of human odor out here. There's a lot of wind. I'm going to hide this, and Bono's going to find it. So when we talk about either a detection canine or doing an article search, we're actually going to teach the dog to use their nose and not their eyes. So they can actually smell much better than we can. If you think of the dog's nose in the sense of you walking into your house, someone's baking cookies, you smell the cookies. Bono actually smells the salt, the flour, the sugar, the chocolate chips, all the ingredients. He can discriminate between all those different odors.
He wants to say hi.
So another interesting fact, dogs can actually smell direction of where odor's coming from. They can actually use each nostril and their brain can pick up where it is. So if you see it, there he got it. And he left the present. So the dog can actually pick up which direction the odor is coming from. So if you ever see a dog working in a serpentine pattern, it's they're hitting that scent cone of that odor, and their brain is telling them to work that odor all the way to the source of where the odor is.
Yeah, Mom, that's what we've been trying to tell her. Sometimes you'd rather walk further than her. Exercise is important. Especially with
Okay, so in this last scenario, we're actually going to do a bite. Our decoy is in a bite suit. You're going to hear some blank gunfire go off for this event. That also shows the distractions that we have to train our dogs to overcome, whether it be gunfire or other distractions.
She's having a hard time getting in my car. Watch, it's going to be exciting.
So with that muzzle, would anybody want to be in that car? Raise their hands.
No.
With that dog going in?
No.
I don't see him. have been desensitized to loud noises in a training environment. You can see here, Bono has bit. He's apprehended the bad guy. And this is play for him. Officer Murmer's going to show some control here of the dog. He's going to verbally out the dog and bring Bono back to him.
All right, stand still. Stop biting my dog. Bono, look here. Here. Platz. Car.
That was a pretty good job. Nice verbal out. Excellent job. If I could actually get everybody on this side to move, Officer Murmer and Canine Bono have just been requested to go to a live scenario that's going on right now, so they're going to be leaving, and maybe they'll come back a little bit later. Give them a round of applause. And that concludes the canine demo. If you have any questions, feel free to come talk to us over at the booth.